Yet another black man was killed by police on video. San Francisco police officers shot and killed a man yesterday afternoon in the Bayview district of San Francisco. We have two different cell phone videos to show you. We don't really see anything particularly graphic, but I'll just issue a general warning that the videos are loosely of a guy getting shot and killed by police. Police say that the man who officers shot and killed was wanted in a stabbing that happened nearby less than an hour prior to this shooting. They describe the man as in his 20s, African American, and as of right now, his name has not yet been released. Here is the first video, and police say that the man had a 6 to 8 inch long knife in his hand, that 5 officers fired their weapons, killing the man. We have the video. I can't see the knife, but you do hear someone yell, "Just drop it, please." And we have there's no real assertion being made that there was no knife. It's just not very visible in this particular video. Let's take a look at the first video. So San Francisco Police Chief Greg Seward explained what happened leading up to the shooting as the police are telling the story. He says that police deployed standard beanbag guns several times, that those did not cause the suspect to drop the knife. They called for higher powered, less than lethal rounds, that those were deployed, that those did knock the suspect to the ground, but that he still didn't drop the knife, got up again. And we have another video. This is from a different angle. Again, you don't see that much that is definitive one way or another, but it is another angle of the shooting. Let's take a look at that.
Oh, nigga, it's going down, nigga. Oh!
San Francisco is considering body cameras for all police officers. Those are still being debated and are expected to be deployed, if at all, sometime in 2016. There's another. Do you want to comment on this so far, Lewis? I mean, there's a lot to say here.
Yeah, sure. I think that it's great that they tried using non-lethal alternatives to start with, but
Right.
What happened to just shooting the guy in the leg? You know, I mean, why does it have to be this
15 shots,
hail of gunfire?
Yeah.
You know, maybe you could try shooting him in the knee. And, you know, I know that can do a lot of damage, but maybe it was better than what happened.
So we've had a lot of discussions about tasers, and San Francisco has also had a discussion about tasers. San Francisco police do not have tasers, and the downside to tasers is that they are often used instead of de-escalation techniques. When a taser is used instead of de-escalation, that's a problem. Tasers are designed to be used as non-lethal alternatives when you would otherwise shoot a suspect to disable them or to stop them from doing whatever it is that they're doing. This might actually have been a situation where a taser could have saved this guy's life. So much speculation, and at this point, if you look online, people are posting videos of how quickly, even from 10 feet away, a suspect with a knife can put an officer's life in danger. And those videos are legitimate. You can check them out, self-defense videos online of how quickly a person with a knife can close the distance. So I get that. But as Lewis is pointing out, was the next step after the less than lethal rounds to shoot the guy 15 times, almost like a killing squad, like a death penalty killing team? I don't know that it was.
No, I don't think so. Dave, I've talked about how police do use tasers excessively.
Right.
Too liberal with the tasers, you could
Sure.
say. But I still think they're important to have. And I can think of a number of different non-lethal alternatives that could have been provided to the police. They could have used, maybe some type of gas, maybe the pellet guns with mace in them. There are all sorts of alternatives. And immediately after this video surfaced, there was one of those side-by-side comparisons of someone in the UK, I believe, swinging a machete around at police, actively swinging at the police.
As opposed to having a 6 to 8 inch knife sort of in their pocket.
There were just as many police. Not one shot was fired,
right.
And eventually they managed to subdue the person. It is perfectly possible.
It's absolutely possible. And as Lewis says, if the guy with the knife that he kind of has somewhat tucked into his pocket if he is shot once in the leg, and I'm not going around cheerleading for shooting suspects in the leg, but compared to shooting him 15 times and killing him instantly, if the suspect is shot once in the leg, they're probably not going to close a distance of 10 feet and run up to the police officers. I don't know why the 14 subsequent shots were necessary. There will be an investigation. We will ultimately see what happens. And on that note, we will take a break. We have so much to discuss today. I'm glad you're with us on this Thursday. I have a recommendation for you coming up after the break, and we will talk about many, many more things, including a Turkish meme that wraps in Erdogan and Lord of the Rings after the break.